Hi, I'm Claire with clarearmstrong.com and welcome to your tarot card reading. As always, this reading is not date specific, so anytime you come across this, if the messages speak to you, then please take them as yours. With that being said, I am recording this on New Year's Eve, so my intention is that the messages will apply at whatever time you watch this, most likely throughout the year of 2022. Okay, I've already shuffled and pulled the cards, so we can go ahead and get started. And the first card that we have up is the Queen of Fire, which is the Queen of Wands. The card says confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. I can't read, by the way, just disclaimer. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. What I'm feeling here with this Queen of Fire is that she is feeling as though she's feeling very inspired to take some type of action. She may be feeling as though she has a message to bring forth, and she might even feel as though, for whatever reason, she might feel as though she hasn't been heard, or she hasn't been being heard. She maybe feels as though she's been trying to, repeatedly trying to get a point across or communicate something to somebody, and feeling as though she's just not being heard. There's something about this that might be somewhat performative in the sense that, and I'm a Leo, so don't come for me, but there is something that can be very, kind of a performative kind of approach in some cases, dramatic, maybe. But what I'm feeling pretty strongly here is that there is a great level of authenticity with this queen and what she is doing and what she's saying and how she's feeling about things. I think with some of the other cards that I'm seeing here, and especially with this moon card in the past, I'm feeling as though, she might be a little bit ticked off. Let's just put it like that. The caution with this card, I would say, is to not act too impulsively. I mean, look, the fire sign is the suit of action. But like I said, that caution might be to not act too impulsively. That said, I think that it's extremely important going forward that this queen does continue on the path that they're feeling so passionate about. It might be speaking out about some level of an injustice that they may have seen. They might be trying to stand up for somebody else, even maybe a family member, something like that. Or even attempting to stand up for themselves in some kind of way. This is in the position of the advice, but I'm kind of reading this as a past energy as well. Maybe, I was going to say maybe even, there might have been a long period of time in the past that this queen, or certainly who's ever watching this, could have felt as though there was a lack of transparency somewhere. The card says important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Like I said, there could have been a time period where there was a lack of clarity. Things felt as though they were shrouded in secrecy to some degree. It could also be, it can be quite a deceptive energy as well. In some cases, I kind of interpret this card in a lot of ways as somebody who might be trying to gaslight another person. Maybe somebody who's attempting to make a person believe that their perception of reality is not real, you know, that they're delusional or something like that. And, you know, I mean, these types of things can be, they can be very damaging to a person's psyche. So I just want to say that straight off the bat. The other reason why I'm seeing that, though, is because of these two cards here, which I'm going to come to in a minute, but they do kind of indicate to me that there's some type of radical change that is occurring, either now or in the very near future. The next card up is the King of Earth. The card says generous, professional, responsible, practical. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. Look, this king has a lot of material wealth. They've done quite well in their lives. They're probably at the top of their game. You know, like as far as their career, the industry that they work, something like that. I would say that they're very knowledgeable and probably very intelligent. But they have managed to acquire a lot of kind of stability. You know, there's a lot of possessions, because this king can be very focused on money. You know, they can be very money motivated. I would say this king is quite money motivated. This queen is more passion driven and far less kind of motivated by money or whatever kind of like perceived success, I suppose. This queen may be trying to communicate something to this king. And I actually feel as though this king could be listening. This king is kind of sitting back. I think that he maybe could be listening to this message that this queen is bringing forth. He might even not be saying too much. He might just be kind of listening, keeping an eye on it, kind of absorbing the message of what she's trying to say. And maybe this queen is even a little bit ticked off. Maybe she feels like, you know, that this king is not doing something maybe that she wants him to do. I don't know. With this Tower card sitting beside them both, I suppose it's possible that these two could be squaring off. You know, they could be at loggerheads. That is possible, because the Tower can be an argument. It can indicate an argument, a disagreement. In some cases, it can be an explosive argument. The card says a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. Well, definitely the word that I would use to describe this card is going to be change, because this Tower is going to bring about change regardless of what anybody thinks or feels about it. It's sort of, I always see it as the higher power kind of stepping in. But the Tower can be very unexpected. Expect the unexpected. And this queen has no control over this Tower moment. This king has no control over this Tower moment. This Tower moment is happening because this Tower moment needed to happen. And like I said, it's not always for the positive. Change is not always for the negative, because not all change is negative. And what I think is happening here is that there's some type of situation that's kind of gone on for too long. Somebody was doing something that they shouldn't have been doing, that was concealed. Like there was something about it was secretive, and that's kind of, you know, being revealed, being exposed on some level. I asked for clarifiers surrounding this Tower moment so I could kind of have more of an idea of what the Tower moment is. I got the Seven of Air. The card says plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. But typically the Seven of Air, Seven of Swords, look, it can indicate some level of deception. Somebody has not been on the up and up. They haven't been truthful. They could have backstabbed somebody in some kind of way. They could have even stolen something. The Seven of Swords can often indicate something has been stolen. There's an exposure of some kind occurring. The next card is the Star. It says, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, and on the right path. I feel that something is being brought to light. There, that's what I want to say. Something is being brought to light, like the light of the star is kind of shining down on something that has been kept, you know, under the moon in the dark. Something is being exposed or brought forward. What I want to say is there's some level of a contract. If somebody out there needs to sign a new contract, I think a caution would be to get advice. To get advice before signing something, to kind of really understand what it is that you're signing. Well, there's the new contract. Advice at tarot is not... It's not to not sign a contract. Actually, I think a new contract is coming in. But just to be cautious, just to read the small print, just to get some level of advice. This guy could also be giving some type of financial advice as well. There should become some kind of potential, very, very lucrative investment opportunity as well. There could be some type of existing contract that is being cancelled, like being released out of a bad contract. Maybe you found yourself to have signed a contract with somebody that you found out was not a good person. They were very unethical. Maybe they kind of put very inappropriate, unkind pressures or restrictions on you. If that's the case, if that describes you or your situation with this star card here, this is going to come to light. This is going to be revealed. What this person is doing is going to be exposed on some level. And with the star card, it could also be something that's in the news that's big. You know, like some kind of big explosive kind of story or something like that, where somebody who's well known is maybe exposed for something. Or some kind of twist to a story, an unexpected twist to a story that people don't expect. The next card that kind of just jumped out was the Nine of Water, which is the Nine of Cups. The card says, your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. I accepted this card because it jumped out. Frankly, I was very pleased to see it, especially with some of these other cards that are on the table. It indicates to me that some kind of, wish fulfillment, some kind of wish is going to be granted. A new opportunity, a yes response to something, maybe something that you've been waiting for a long time. Maybe a new contract or a new way forward that's going to release you from this old binding nightmare. I want to say this is not feel good. This is not a feel good energy. And at the time period that you're watching this, I think in the very, very near future, probably within the month or so that you're watching this, big changes are going to occur. Hands of fate kind of stepping in, giving a wish fulfillment. And like I said, it's a higher power. It's not really something that you're in control of. It's coming out of left field. You don't expect it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing a new contract. We'll get there. The final card I got was the Empress. The card says, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Now this card typically can be seen as, you know, a motherly energy. It can be a mother figure. A very supportive, nurturing energy. Somebody who wants the best for you. Somebody who wants the best for all of her children. I wonder if this is an argument between family members. For some people out there, that could happen. There could be some level of like an argument between family members or with a mother, something like that. Maybe an argument with two siblings and a mother kind of stepping in. Something like that. And the other card that came out with it is the Three of Water, the Three of Cups. It says a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. With these two cards together, I do think that it is entirely possible that somebody may find out that they are pregnant, newly pregnant, or maybe the birth of a child, something like that. Obviously, with this card being motherly. Yes, it could be that, a very celebratory conclusion. And people maybe working together. You've got the Three of Cups here. So maybe this as a family unit, lay them this way. Maybe this is a family unit that's kind of almost pulling together, I guess, in order to work together, in order to be just supportive to one another, something like that. This information, or, you know, this possible like really good news, like I said, you don't expect it, so it's, you know, it's really going to come out of left field. I do actually think that there is a new contract or new offer coming in. We've already covered this card. This is Advice of Tarot. And as far as having the Moon for Advice of Tarot with the Dreamer right underneath it, what I'm getting here is the Advice of Tarot is really to move forward. Moving forward with something, we're leaving something behind. The card says, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Once again, this is the unexpected opportunity. There is some level of an offer coming in here. And it's one that you want. You're getting something that you want, and it's moving you forward in a new direction, on a new path. And it's releasing you from some type of very unfortunate, unkind, restrictive set of circumstances that really do make you feel that you're tied down. This is why I feel like it might be a contract. The reason why I'm saying that is because I feel as though in this energy, feeling trapped under this, you know, as though we were not having the ability to just walk away from it. Like, you know, something might be legally binding or something like that. And not allowing us, therefore, just to walk away. Because if this is maybe a bad relationship from the past, then, you know, it probably would be potentially a little easier to, you know, to leave it behind. Here's this new contract, Ace of Earth. Does that unfocus? The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Okay, so this is a new contract. Somebody's coming in. There's some level of help. This king might be offering some level of help. Like I said, some level of advice. He's probably very knowledgeable. He could be giving financial advice. Like I said, something is going to be a really good investment, a really, really good investment, a really, really good move, a brilliant new job opportunity, a brilliant new way to make income, something that you have been working on or invested in the past, suddenly kind of being renewed in some type of way. What I feel is a great level of stability, a great level of new stability. The 10 of Earth, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. There's definitely fundamentally going to be a much stronger foundation. Something new that we are building within the time period that we're watching this is going to be built on a very, very strong foundation. We are being moved away from something that was never in our best or highest good. But I do want to say, out of this carnage has something magical has come out of this. And maybe we couldn't have accomplished it without having gone through this, you know, challenge, struggle, whatever. When this contract or opportunity comes in, advice of tarot is to grab it. Obviously, like I said, you want to get some advice, have somebody kind of look over the contract, make sure that you understand what you're signing, but this is going to lead to very, very much financial abundance. And with the 10 of Earth, it's not really just so much just, you know, financial abundance for yourself, but it's also, you know, it can be so significant that it's even going to offer kind of generational wealth as well. I think this coming year is going to be absolutely amazing. I think that some of us out there, and that's myself included, have had to learn some incredibly difficult lessons. Maybe this, you know, repeating cycles or repeating patterns or some type of, I don't know, karmic contracts with people. I don't know. But we're getting out from under this. Not only are we getting released from this, but this person is being exposed. They are being exposed. Like, there will be consequences. There will be consequences to this person. There will be consequences to these people or this person. That is for sure. And that is based on the higher power. This is amazing. It is a really feel-good read. I think I'm going to leave it there. If you have enjoyed this reading, then please do subscribe to the channel. If you'd like information about personal readings, you can find all that information at my website. It is clarearmstrong.com. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.